Hi, welcome to Living Your Gifts. We kind of want you to get a feel for who we are because we work together. And there's a flow to even how that opens you up, even how you meet people every day that maybe looks like it's happening for one reason and opens the door to another. So a little bit of background is Jen and I met. I was working with her niece for Walking for Water, which is a teen project that puts wells and educates children in Africa. And part of Sabonfu Some, who is my mentor and teacher's nonprofit. I was working with her, and then all of a sudden, this wonderful woman sends me this sweet little email about how I helped her niece.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. And it touched me deeply, and I wrote her back and realized she only lived like a block and a half from where I was living at the time. And so we got connected, and at the time we were doing this art gallery / transformation thing. More us wanting the transformation, and the rituals are me. And we started working together, and I ended up divorced, which was good and bad. It was hard. And this woman came into my life when I really did need a transformation. I needed a change up on what am I doing in California when I'm a girl from Virginia. And so that's how it started for me. I felt blessed. I felt seen. And I knew that she had a gift that I couldn't even think about. I come up with crazy ideas. And she has a way of putting them together. So
well, I couldn't have even got there though unless the way we really got together. we got together the way she said, but she started working with me one-on-one as a
client.
The client, because I talk about transition. I was major. I had just moved back to my hometown, Laguna, after living in LA for many, many years, and had, the perfect life, house, car, job, and just was totally dead inside, and I didn't even know it. And then I did the whole thing with the shrinks and the drugs, and I think that there's, some place for that, but when I worked with Susan, she brought me back into my body, and then she helped me find my soul. And
helped her remember it.
Right. Well, I became alive again, basically. I started living, and then we started living your gifts. So
yeah, and our friend came up with the idea. It does really take community to kind of live your gift. And so our friend Carrie was like, we were all kind of brainstorming, what are we going to call this? Jen and I were trying to figure it out, and she came up with Living Your Gifts. So, I just want to say, yes, it's her and I, but it really does take a village to make a change in the world. It really takes coming together and honoring that we don't know it all. We don't know it all. Mm-mm. And that each person has to bring in their deeper knowing. And that the thing that really, really works for her and I is I don't try to do what she does, because I can't.
I can't do what she does either.
And so... No. And we can't do what Angel B does, who's filming us. No. So it's like you find the people, you get the support, and you first off realize you deserve it. Mm. So I want to thank you for just taking the time to listen to what we do and who we are, and
it's really fun and juicy, and there's the African ritual aspect of it. And then, if you had asked me what I was going to be doing with my life right now, I would have told you were crazy. But what it does is it really has created a village in our community where you're seen for who you really are. And we don't get that in our lives. We don't have to pretend when we're here. We can be truly ourselves. And the more we're allowed to experience being truly ourselves, that's how we learn to be ourselves. So it's like learning to be yourself school. It's pretty awesome. One of the great things we do last night, we just did it here in the living room. We have a women's group that we do about once a month. And it's a lot of the same women, and a couple women come in and out. And we really create a sacred healing space for people to speak into, to help them manifest their desires, to help them get over fears, and again, just to be acknowledged and seen. And it's an incredibly powerful experience. Susan always starts us off with a meditation, a song.
We have fun. It's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun, but it's, I'm not going to say it's always easy, because that would be a lie. Transformation is not always easy.
No, it's not.
But it's why we're here.
But it's not easy to not live as yourself as well. Yeah. It wasn't easy for me to live the life that I used to live. So this is much better.
Yeah.
It's harder, but you get support. So
yeah,
there you go.
And truthfully, Susan Hough, my teacher, my mentor, my friend, her wisdom and how they do life in the village, it needs to be translated in the modern world, and we try to translate what it is to live in a village in a crazy world where it's hard to feel connected.
Yeah, we always use the word container. Like in the village, they had a container that managed your emotional and your spiritual growth. So that included having a guide or a mentor and tools, and they used ritual, and we do that too. And also your community. So we bring those three things into everything that we do. We modernize the rituals. We have content around different ways of areas of living your life. We've really kind of got a really interesting spin going on it that we're just really excited to start bringing out and bringing this amazing potential of transformation into so many people's lives.
And eventually there will be a book, too.
Oh, yeah. Book's on its way.
Book is on its way, and we're having fun, and we welcome you. We welcome you. And part of that is what I think really happens in Living Your Gifts. We give you a place to feel welcomed back so that you can come home to you again. So thank you for joining us, and have a great day.